have a little fun, my friend, and at the end, just before you go, I hope you look back at what you just watched and say to yourself, hey, that was not even a show.
Shimber me Timmons, everybody. It's me, Chris, aka the Pirate Wolf, the leader of the feared and renowned Lone Wolves prank calling gang, and I have a new friend. Meet Marcus. Say hello, Marcus.
Go fuck yourself, dipshit.
And Marcus and I are best friends, and we're inseparable, and we both love each other, and we'll stick up for each other no matter what.
I'm gonna fucking pick your eyes out first chance I get, you scumbag.
That's okay, because we're just getting to know each other, and
you don't know me real well, and I ain't got no fucking eyes.
Anyways, we've got a great episode for you this week as the Lone Wolves called Buds and Suds, both on their own show and via a different radio show. Plus, we check back in with our favorite shirtless libertarians at LRN.FM. First though, just when we were starting to think about moving on, JJ Mccartney introduced a sound drop that he decided to play every time a prank call came in. So thank you so much, JJ, for extending your own bit, and for the rest of you, enjoy.
Rocking better shirts than you, loving the JJ crew.
All right, we're going to get back to the phones here. And let's see, we go to, well, it says it's Jeff in Birmingham. Hello, you're on the JJ Mccartney Show.
Hey, JJ, I really enjoyed what Pastor Carl was saying. It's great that you got him on.
Oh, gee, I can't imagine what that was. Don't ask me. I have no idea how that happened. Wow. You're welcome, Jen, and thanks for the idea.
What a great idea.
Folks, the phone lines are open at 855-853-5227. All right. Well, you didn't say your name, so you've already broken one rule, so you're on thin ice. Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm Ryan. I live in San Francisco.
Yes.
I used to be a leftist, but all this stuff recently, all the fake news and all the George Soros shit.
Sooner or later, maybe somebody will learn, but I doubt it.
Not these people.
All right. So, we go back to the phones and say hello to Jeff in New Mexico. So he says, hello, Jeff.
Hey, JJ, can you play my favorite...
Can I play your what?
My favorite Queen song. It's another one by...
Yeah. Has anybody ever told... And by the way, you're not worthy of any more fanfare. So, goodbye. Have a nice life. Rick in Missouri, you're on the JJ McCartney Show.
Can you play We Are the Champions?
And now I'm told that somebody named Kenneth Bloom wants to talk about illegal aliens. Kenneth Bloom wants to talk about illegal aliens. Or so I'm led to believe. Who is this? Hello.
Hey, JJ, your audio quality is...
McCartney Show. Another call about your shirt. Another call about your shirt. And another call comes, and another call comes, and everyone's about your shirt. Ooh, you better bet your ass we're gonna call about your shirt.
An amazing thing happened to me the other morning. I was watching Tom and Dan Live, which is a show that we've pranked once before on a Patreon episode, and I noticed they had some familiar sounding guests. It was Trace and Tuttle from Buds and Suds. That's right, I was able to get on a different radio show and prank my old pals. Check it out.
Okay, and how long you been working with Bubba?
Like 4 years, I'd say.
Okay, and
We have a big fan of Trace that just called into our show.
Okay, let's put him
Chris
on
is online too.
Chris, you're on the air. What's going on, man?
Hey, fellas, is Trace there? Trace and the other guy from Buds and Suds?
Yeah, we're live on live right now with what is it? Busts and Suds? What is it?
Buds
and Buds.
Buds and Tuds and the Buds.
Where's Buds?
Trace.
Hey, can I talk to can the little fella hear me?
Okay.
Oh, he called you a little fella.
Trolling.
This mother effer?
Yeah, it's a motherfucker that like completely trolls Trace all the time.
Okay.
Troll.
This is a world that I have not.
I feel like I'm sitting back looking at a fish tank for the first time.
We're diving into a world, and I want I'm all about it now.
I'm dipping my toes in it. You know what? The water's fine.
Ask Trace how many drinks he's had today.
Why are you busting him out? What's your problem with Trace?
I don't have a problem with him. He's really funny because he's so small. I think he's 4'6" or something. I forget exactly how tall, but he's so
I
small.
might know another
he
guy.
always wants to,
Hold on, I have a small partner.
he wants to fight everybody all the time. You got to be careful with him. Don't say anything too mean to him because he'll try to physically fight you. He actually has punched the other co-hosts on his show before because he's so out of control.
You punched Trace. You punched Tuttle.
Trace has redneck strength.
No, not Tuttle. He punched Colton, the other guy. Colton.
Okay.
I gotta do my character research.
Oh my God.
Write that Colton
down.
Trace.
Write down Colton Trace, and then write down motherfucker the troll. Write them all down. I want a dossier on my desk tomorrow morning, Sam. I need to know who the fuck these people are so I can stay up with my stories.
If I haven't punched
All right, thanks for taking my call. Tell the little guy to stick with it. He'll get there.
Okay.
Which one?
Which one? Me or Trace?
It's been a few weeks since we've checked in with LRN.FM, and they're the guys who do Topless Tuesday, but we checked in this Tuesday and you will not be happy to see what is transpiring in the studio. Tops.
It's Free Talk Live. We're launching into the second hour of the program. Open phones as always. Actually, busy night on the phones for a Tuesday night, so always appreciate the participation. As we go to Jim, he's in Vermont, watching us on our Twitch feed over at twitch.lrn.fm.
Go ahead, Jim.
Hey, and thanks for taking my call.
Of course.
Wanted to say I saw your panel discussion at the blockchain conference last week.
Oh, great.
I really enjoyed everything you had to say.
Were you there in real
one thing
life, or did you see it on YouTube?
Yeah, I was streaming it on YouTube, but I really enjoyed it. One thing I did have a question about was a little unclear to me why you weren't wearing a shirt during the whole thing.
Well, I actually was wearing a shirt during that. Maybe you were fantasizing that I wasn't?
Hey, Vincent, can you pop that shirt off? We could celebrate Topless Tuesday.
Oh, sure thing. Hold on.
Wait a minute. You got to get him to pay you for that, Vincent.
Well, let's see how. Well, not through via the Twitch.
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's
I don't
right.
see
We
any
can't
of
ask
that
for money because that's like, yeah, that's true.
That's
a good point.
What do you, so many people
what's
who
the
think
offer?
I'm underage, but probably the feds will bust in here again.
I think he wants you to take both shirts off.
Both shirts
That's the thing. Is that right, Jim?
Yeah,
or
let's
just...
get them off.
You're actually going to do it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't know if this was is this a violation of Twitch rules?
I need you to breathe into
You're not trying to get us banned from Twitch, are you, Jim?
No, I wouldn't do that to you guys.
Okay, all right. Oh, all right. Thanks for the call, man. And by the way, I appreciate the compliment. He's referring to the we're going to the normal phones though right now, where we've got Chris on the line in Vancouver, Canada. Chris, you're on Free Talk Live with Ian, Michael, and Vincent.
Hello, Ian.
Hey,
Hello,
Chris.
older Will Forte. Hello, guy who looks like he just pulled up in his Trans Am. How you guys doing today?
So who's Will Forte? I don't know what that reference is. I'm not sure which one of you looks like you pulled up in the Trans Am. I'm guessing because of the jean jacket.
The denim jacket.
That's you.
I wish I had a
Vincent.
Trans Am, man. It's awesome.
I bet you do, yeah.
So who's Will Forte?
He's an actor from the television, but you know what? Enough of these
I guess that's you,
pleasantries.
Michael.
I'm peed off here. You guys aren't got your damn shirts on. It's Topless Tuesday. What is? I tell
It's
my friends
cold,
about the program.
man. I think I
tell my
experiment.
friends about the program. I say this is the only shirtless radio show you're ever gonna watch, and I got them all tuning in now. And you made a damn fool of me.
Ian,
You made a fool of me.
Ian, it's cold for Flatlanders, though.
Thanks for the call. He hung up there, but it was good.
That was actually a decent one.
I like that one. Because we've had some really bad crank calls.
I've had some pretty bad crank calls.
From some of the Twitch listeners, but you know what? That wasn't too bad. So we continue with your calls and thoughts. Jack is calling us from London, listening to LRN.FM. Go ahead, Jack.
I wanted to bring up the blockchain to you guys.
What about the blockchain? Because you're talking about a technology that came out with Bitcoin back in 2009 and has been, pretty revolutionary to finance. It's essentially a public ledger, distributed and decentralized. That means that it's impossible to hack and take down and cook the books.
Yeah, so the thing with it that I'm not a fan of is the thing that's currently blocking your chain and possibly your nipples too. I'm talking about the shirts.
Now he's starting to sound a little more.
It sounds Australian
foreign.
a bit.
Is that Australia?
To me, it sounded. I know I didn't hear him speak long enough. You're not going to see much nipples from me because, as you could see, the Free Talk Live banner is right strategically right there. You got to pay up so the banner goes away.
So what is this obsession with male nipples? You can get them on the internet all over the place, right? Like you could obviously spend as much time as you want looking at pornography or nude photos. Is it the success of being able to get someone to take their shirt off? Is that what it is you're after? Like the victory, the conquest?
Well,
I guess that's the right word.
The thing for me, there's plenty of male nipples on the internet, but very few of them are libertarian.
Ooh, good point. Touche, Jack. Thank you for the call tonight. I appreciate it. These guys are on their game tonight. They've had multiple different callers because usually we get like one crank caller. It sounds like the same kid who calls in 3 times.
We have a caller ID spoofer
and changes his name. But yeah, these haven't been bad. Let's continue.
Having already pranked them earlier in the day from a different show, we decided to call into Buds and Suds and gloat about what we had done.
I had mozzarella sticks, Trace had tuna.
Sud. And a bunch of beers, don't lie.
No.
It was 2 for 1.
Why'd you guys come back here to get sober then? That's what they said on the main show.
Because we
wanted to be careful.
Yeah, just in case.
So you guys went to drink. They said you had a liquid lunch.
We did not say that we had a liquid lunch. That was words put in our mouth.
Yeah. No, we did have like regular food.
With your liquid lunch.
Buds and Suds, who's this?
Hey, good morning, Kings. It's me.
We don't know who you are, sir.
Oh, I just called I was listening to my favorite show this morning, Tom and Dan, and I noticed that you guys were on as guests, so I already called into there.
Yeah, right. We know your fucking favorite show, sir. And it's the one and only Buds and Suds.
Yeah.
Sud. One you call every week,
Well,
every day.
I had a suggestion for you, actually. I noticed you guys are all into doing these kind of crazy, wacky experiments and different sort of cool things. I had a suggestion for you that you could do on air that might be kind of cool.
All right, let's hear this.
Yeah. Let's hear this one.
I was thinking maybe Trace could put on some platform shoes and feel what it's like to be a normal-sized man for a day.
This guy is such a cocksucker, bro.
And he's got your number, though.
I know, he's got my number. I'm going to find this motherfucker and chop him off at the knees so he can
feel what it feels like.
I mean, Trace is kind of short, isn't he?
But I'm not, like, super short. Like
I said it's about that to the activist lady. I said, don't worry, we got that short guy out of here. We got that little guy out of here. Don't worry.
Yeah, even the woman yesterday. How does that make you feel? Even the woman yesterday, the crazy lady?
Yeah.
Crazy Shannon.
Crazy,
Savannah.
yeah, Savannah was taller than you.
She was kind of tall. know.
Even though it was funny, it sort of pissed us off that they were piling on to Trace. I mean, we only make fun of his height because it clearly makes him upset. But in reality, I don't have any problem with someone being short. I don't think it's something that you should be embarrassed about. And for these guys to all pile on, his friends, who are supposed to be his friends anyways, and I get he's punched some of them, but still, I mean, come on, you gotta defend your boy, and it made us angry. And so next week, we might very well call in and go after the other guys. But anyways, that's the end of this week's episode, unless you go over to patreon.com/notevenashow, where there's bonus JJ, plus an awesome call to Todd Schnitt, where I confront him about the fact that he sued Bubba the Love Sponge and lost. Plus, a little bit of a ghost story. So if you're into that Halloween spirit, check me out as I call a radio show that plays spooky music and lets you tell whatever story you want. Anyways, this week's comment of the week, it goes to everyone, all of you. And I'm not just saying that because I didn't look again and I forgot to look and I don't have one. I'm saying because I mean it, because you all make great comments and I love you. This week's comment of the week topic is the television program Lost. Okay, bye. And say goodbye as well, Marcus.
I'm actively assessing how to kill you.